So today we're going to be working on trimming and cutting a RX-7 FC aftermarket bumper. I don't know what the brand is. I picked it up for 60 bucks. The thing's destroyed. And we're going to be cutting it up to make it fit onto the 280ZX front end, since there isn't very many aftermarket parts for it. And so another announcement is I finally moved. So I now have my own garage, and we can do whatever we want when we want inside the garage. So I can make videos when it's raining now, and I can just come home and work on the car. So I'm going to show you guys where I'm at right now. I've already started a little bit. I had to wait for my phone to charge up so I could actually video. So this is where I'm at. So far there was basically this piece that went all the way across that needed to come off, because since the FC has pop-up headlights, the hood is up here where mine comes to the bottom because we have buckets. So essentially we're going to cut that off, which that's gone. Gives us more room to figure out what we need to do. I'm going to be cutting to around this, so this will fit, and it'll be all paint matched and looking very nice. Well, I don't know how nice. I mean, it's going to get torn off anyways. And like I said, this thing was a Frankenstein bumper. I'm going to get a fiberglass kit, fix it up, but I want to trim it to fit first. So, so far, what we're working on right here is giving us enough room to come up into here. And so we're going to take this and we're going to trim it up at the same angle that the headlight bucket is, and then we're going to follow it all the way, and then it's going to be cut off, so it's going to go around, and then we're going to figure out a way to bring it straight down here, whether we have to cut this off to make it mount properly or whatever needs to be done. So this is where I'm at. Got this trimmed up. I'm going to have to make a cap to go over this in order to get it to flow properly. But, and I'm probably going to have to trim off the back because it's right where it needs to be, but it's too far out and it needs to come in. So I'm going to have to measure how far this needs to come up or come back in order to fit the hood properly, and then trim the exact amount off of here, which should be about right here. Just trim all the way down, and then make a cap for this, and then do a two-tone paint to match all the way across, and do it nice and neat and all that good stuff. But it's coming together nicely, and it should look pretty dope because the body lines are kind of matching up. So back to cutting. So here we are. I made some mistakes. I pulled off the side covers here because I figured maybe we could make a mold. So now I'm going to have to continue this all the way to here. I have to figure out how to do that. So that's going to be some Googling. But instead of curving up into here, I'm going to cut it straight across. So this way it leaves a little bit of a gap. And then the front mount intercooler will get air from here and from here. And I did the same on the other side. So we're going to have to figure out how to bring this all the way. So follow the line and then continue all the way to the back. Because right now, I physically cannot remove this lower piece until I fix this. So we need to do that. I don't have fiberglass, so that will not be completed. But, so we're going to essentially mount this to this bottom piece. And we're going to haven't decided where I want to mount this yet. I might just get a wood block, attach it to this, and then attach it to right here. But we'll figure that out. I got to cut this off, make it flat, clean all this edge up, and see where we can mount it. Also, I want to take a quick moment to talk about two things. First one, we made shirts. So we got these. I don't know. Hold on. I don't know if you can see it, but I'll bring my other one out and lay it down so you guys can see it. And I also have a few other projects that I'm working on right now. And one of which being steering knuckles. I'm going to take this one, cut it, and shorten it. And, well, I'm going to take it to a shop and have them do it. And then they're going to weld it together so I have shorter steering knuckles. On top of that, what else do we have? I gotta order sleeves. I gotta order sleeves for the coilovers, the BC coilovers. So this way I can have an extra set because I have to do that video as well. And I just got enough money for the RV25, so I'm gonna start looking around. If you have any suggestions on where to buy an RV25, please let me know. I don't know if I want to go eBay yet. I'm still looking for opinions, or if I want to go to an importer. Which all the importers that I called, they're out of stock right now, and we'll see how that goes. Might go over to East Coast, check those shops, but everything over here on the West Coast, it's empty. What else do we have going on? So we're doing front bumper, coilovers, shortened steering knuckles. That's all I can think of right now. But if you're planning on doing this, one thing I highly suggest, it was only 70 bucks. Dremel tool. This thing saved my life. It's made every cut super easy. That's the 3000 series. It's got adjustable speeds. It has a little bit of an issue cutting through, not fiberglass. Fiberglass, just butter. Bondo. It's a pain in the ass with the Bondo. Done with the trimming. I now physically have to go out and buy a fiberglass kit so I can start fiberglassing, and because I'm actually kind of happy with how it's turning out, I just need to fix all of the cracks down across the bottom and then put new plates across the side, because alright, so I'll give you this shot. This is what it looks like now, and essentially we're going to follow I'm falling over. Follow this curb all the way across to here and just follow this dirt line basically. And then we're going to kind of swoop this in and then bring it back out. And then the same thing with over here. We gotta finish that all the way across and do the swoop. And then we can start mounting and then fix all the cracks down below. But I like how it turned out flat rather than sticking out like it does normally. I haven't decided whether I want to bring a curve up and connect it with this. Your guys' opinions would be great. So anything what you guys think, because I mean you guys are enjoying this build as much as I am, so let me know what you think. But the cool thing is the way it's set up right now, the tires have that poke. And if I ever go, well, when I get the aftermarket lower control arms from Techno Toy Tuning, my tire will sit out further. So I'll be doing fender flares just in the front because the rear don't have enough poke. And I'm going to be lowering the car back down now that it won't be scraping anymore. So we will be tucking here and we don't have all this wheel gap. 3 fingers, that's not okay. Better than the fucking fist that you could fit before. Let me know what you guys think on the matter and what you guys' opinions of the car is. What you guys want to see done next, whether it's the coilover, how to do the coilovers. It's not going to be a complete install because most of the work's already done. Well, not most of the work. The portions on the body are already done, but I will show you guys how to do that. I'll go buy the tools and show you what tools it is to use. And also the cut knuckles. I'll be doing a before and after wheel angle on that. And I think that's about it. But I hope you guys like the new garage. I know it's a little small, but it's going to get the job done. and we're going to be getting a lot of work done in here, and hopefully progress into probably late season drifting. But we will be at least to one competition this year, as long as everything with the RV25 goes well. I know it's going to cost quite a bit of money. I'm not going to be eating a lot of good food, a lot of top ramen, but thankfully my mom decided to move in with me, so now we're splitting rent, and more money will be able to go to the car and more content. So let me know what you guys want to see done to the car, what you guys, just suggestions on modifications. I'll be more than happy to bring it, show you guys. I want to mod it as much as possible, so take it easy, stay sideways, guys.